U2TV post-game report. We're with Coach Driggs of Albany Academy Cadets. Coach Driggs, did you think that the game was going to end up the way that score ended up for you guys tonight against Shaker Blue Bison?
I did not. Having watched Shaker 2 times this year, coming into the game, we have a ton of respect for them. Like, we knew that their first 5 are really talented. They've got great guards. They have dynamic guards off the dribble with Bless and Melvin. They've got a tremendous three-point shooter in Ty, and a big that's got a huge upside in McCundy. So we had a tremendous amount of respect for them, and thought it was going to be a really tough game. But I was really happy with the way we defended tonight. And hey, listen, I think they're the team to beat in the section going forward in March. February, March.
Now, what part of the game in that first period going to the second, maybe the first, that you really thought you had a control of the game? Like, what was that? What was that moment?
I never think we have control of the game. I guess when we were able to get it to 14 at halftime and really kind of limit their ability to get into the lane. Obviously the shot blocker helps us, but our guards did a great job of keeping those guys out of the lane. And when they did get beat, we've got 6'9" that can come over and block it. I felt like, we had established our identity defensively in this game and based on what we wanted to do in the scouting report. So I felt good about that. But I know, like last year, we were up 16 at half and they came back, and with those guards, they can get to the rim. And I was worried about, hey, they're going to muck it up, press us, speed us up. And then all of a sudden, Bless and Melvin will be, getting to the basket and then kicking it to Ty for threes, and now it's a ball game. So, but I did like the way we established our defensive identity at the end of the first half. I thought we had something there.
Talk to me about Jamar Macon and what you have done with this young fella the last 2 years. I saw him during that time. Each year he has improved. I remember he couldn't walk or chew gum at one time, and now he's being a major contributor and maybe one of the guys to be talked about on a serious level. So talk to me about his progression. How did you get him to that level, and how is he as a kid, an individual?
Well, he's gotten himself to that. He missed last year with a broken leg. He's one of the sweetest kids I've ever coached. He's a beautiful young man. But over the summer, something clicked with him where he wanted to be good, and the confidence came out of him. And I think playing in some of the summer leagues that we did, we played some high-level summer leagues out of the area, and he had some success. I think that really helped him. And then we've just really worked on, hey, let's keep it simple. You're going to score off penetration. Can we get it one go-to move? But where he's been great is in his ball screen coverage. And obviously he's a great shot blocker, but he's become more vocal. He runs the floor. His hands have gotten better. So, and he just turned 17 as a senior. So he's got, I think, tremendous upside. He's got some schools recruiting him, and I think his best basketball is ahead of him. He's going to have a bright future. He's a sweet kid, and I'm so happy he's having success after a tough year last year with a broken leg.
No question about it. Now, for my last words before I give it to Coach, you had Jake Louridas out there just doing his thing, being aggressive, being assertive. What I like most about him is him finding his spots at the right time. His pacing is immaculate, And Godbolt, I like where he plays. He's smart. He finds teammates. And you got Matia, inside out, Mr. Versatility there, can bang you down low, beat you up, and take you outside, knock down 3. Talk about those 3 guys real quick.
Yeah, obviously we have a talented team.
Yeah.
It's important for us though to realize that we need to share the ball on offense, and with that, when we do that, Godbolt coming into the game was averaging 23 a game. We have other guys that can score, and on any given night, if we share it, we're harder to guard, and somebody else kind of might go off that night. And we're sharing it, and we're cutting, and we're screening like we want to. Guys should get open looks, and Elijah's been the guy that's led us in scoring, but we have plenty of guys that can pick up the slack and are talented enough to have big double-digit nights. So Cyrus was really good. I thought he defended well. He rebounded, and it was good. He got good shots against Green Tech that didn't go in. Tonight they went in, so I was happy to see him make some threes. And Jack was great.
One question for you, Coach. How have you been able to put your stamp on this program, taking over for Coach Muccio, and what would you say some of the differences are?
Obviously, the foundation was built. I inherited, arguably the best basketball program in upstate New York, and we owe all of this to Coach Frush. I still talk to him on a regular basis. What he did here was great, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to help sustain it. I'm happy we were able to keep the kids at the school when I took over, and there wasn't a mass exodus. That's credit to the families and the kids. But we've taken what Coach Frush has built and tried to add our own little DNA into the program as well. And we want to be a competitive, team-first team that really shares the ball and buys into team defense. And so far we've done that. Our schedule is brutal, but I'm really happy for the guys on the first 5 games to have some early success.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot, Coach. Your schedule's brutal, but thus far, #1 team ranked in the double A's in the state. Congratulations on that, Coach. And you guys do a fantastic job. Albany Academy has been the staple of upstate basketball for quite some time now, and you're continuing that helm. Thanks for your time,
Well, I appreciate
Coach.
everything you guys do in the area for high school basketball. I've never talked to you personally, so I feel like it's a big night for me.
Thank you.